Good Monday morning to you. The time now is 10:01 a.m. You're listening to WDBX FM Carbondale. The show is Talk of the Town, and Gary Williams and myself, Amy Fox, were both in studio this morning. Hope you had a great weekend. I know it was a little wet out there, so hopefully we get a few nice days. Might want to keep that umbrella handy today because there is another chance of rain. Shocking, I know. But hopefully the rain stops and we'll have a great rest of the summer. I know I'm anxious to be outside.
Yeah. Definitely a nice change.
Yes. And we have Danae DeShazer. Did I do okay on the name?
You did. Perfect.
Okay. And you were with the McLeod Summer Playhouse. And if someone is listening this morning and has never heard of the McLeod Summer Playhouse, can you give us kind of a brief overview of the program?
Sure. So McLeod Summer Playhouse is Southern Illinois' only professional theater. So we produce 4 shows during the summer. We've been doing it for 50 years now. So we've been around. McLeod is on Southern Illinois University's Carbondale campus in the Communications Building at the McLeod Theater. And then we also have a smaller show in the Moe Laboratory Theater. So we're right on campus, but we bring in professional actors, artisans, technicians for the summer, and use the Southern Illinois' beautiful facilities for the summer. But it's always a wonderful time to produce live theater in Southern Illinois.
And you have multiple shows running throughout the entire summer. Can't be an easy process to decide which shows you're going to be doing this year.
No, it's never easy, but it's always a fun time. So we try to pick shows that, as artists, we're passionate about, but also things that will appeal to the Southern Illinois audiences. So this summer we have The Full Monty, which is currently running on the McLeod Theater stage. We just had our first opening weekend, and it was amazing. And we have 3 more performances this upcoming weekend. And then we have Polka Dots, the Cool Kids musical, which is geared toward younger audiences. That is in our Moe Laboratory Theater, so it's a smaller 100-seat intimate theater experience for families and the young and young at heart, I like to say. And then after Full Monty, we'll bring Gypsy, which is one of the best American musicals probably ever, to the stage in July. And then we'll end our season with The Drowsy Chaperone, which is our collaboration with the Carbondale Community Arts for the All Southern High School Theater Project. So it's all high school students that perform on our professional stage with professional designers, directors, and artisans.
And what is the whole process like? I mean, this is really a crash course in theater for a couple months. I mean, when everyone arrives here in Carbondale, I'm sure it's right to work.
Oh, yes, it is. The technicians, our whole technical and production staff gets here a week before the full acting company gets here, and a few actors as well, and our directors and choreographers. And so they start immediately working. But we've actually been working since, I want to say, March, having design meetings all through Skype and online to talk with everyone to produce these shows. So it's very large scale, I would say, and we've been working on it for months, starting with auditions in January and February and March, and then design meetings, and then once we get here, the work starts immediately in the scene shop and then also in rehearsals.
And what's it like to see it all come together in such a quick amount of time?
It's kind of amazing. Our professional technicians and artisans work so hard, and they work around the clock. And then you have professional actors in rehearsal from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Yes, all day for 12 hours. We do have, lunch breaks and dinner breaks, but we are working feverishly to produce these productions in such a short amount of time to give the Carbondale and Southern Illinois area a taste of professional live theater.
And I think that's a real difference, something that people here are not typically used to. You usually have to go to Chicago or St. Louis or a bigger city to get this quality of acting.
Definitely. And that's what's so great about being here in Carbondale is summer, I'm sure is a little quieter than the school year, but we still have a lot going on, and I think that's what brings me back as an actor who's not from Carbondale, but I've been in Carbondale now for 4 summers, and it brings a lot of these professional artists and actors back to the area because the production quality is so high and the experience is so wonderful here.
And then you incorporate the kid component with the folks from Carbondale Community Arts, and that's a whole new element.
Definitely. That's really exciting because I think that there are a lot of youth programs here for young artists who are interested in being actors and in musicals. There's a lot going on, but this is a professional training program. So in addition to producing The Drowsy Chaperone, which is the musical this year, so there's an end product, but there's also lots of workshops. They get to work directly with professional actors, professional directors, and learn a lot about what it would be like to work professionally. So we treat them just as we treat our professional actors. It really gives them that in-depth taste of what it would be like to do this for real.
And as far as getting a hold of tickets, do you sell the tickets at the door? Do you sell passes? How does that work?
Yeah, so we definitely sell tickets at the door as long as things aren't sold out. But you can always purchase tickets online at events.siu.edu. We also sell a 3-show package, so what you would call a season subscription. So you could see the full Monty, Gypsy, and the Drowsy Chaperone all for a lower ticket price if you wanted to buy a 3-show pass.
Hey, Danae, if for folks out there that may not be familiar with the stories, could you just quickly give us kind of a Cliff Notes version of the shows they could see this summer?
Sure. So starting with the Full Monty, which is currently running. It's based on the popular British film from the 90s about 6 out-of-work steel workers that are a little desperate and looking for money. So they get the brilliant idea to go the full Monty, to strip, to make a one-night killing of $50,000. The musical version is actually set in Buffalo, New York, not England like it is in the film. So it's a great buddy story. So it's about friends and finding, I guess, what it means to be a man and how to save yourself and help your family out with, doing something unconventional. And then Gypsy is about Gypsy Rose Lee, who is a real burlesque star from back in the day, and her mother, Mama Rose, who will stop at nothing to make her daughters famous. It's one of the best musicals in American theater. And then The Drowsy Chaperone is a musical spoof of 1920s musicals. We follow a man in chair. He doesn't have a name. He's just a man who sits in a chair that talks us through his favorite record called The Drowsy Chaperone. So he plays his record and the musical comes to life on stage. And then our other one is Polka Dots, the Cool Kids musical. And that is loosely based on the Little Rock Nine, which is a group of civil rights pioneers, African-American students who were the first African-American students to go to all-white schools in the mid-1950s.
Very good.
So it seems like you kind of encompass a wide variety, something for everyone's interests.
Definitely. We have lots of family-friendly fare, as well as the Full Monty, I would say, is a little more mature. So, yeah, we have something for everyone, but it's all done, like I said, very professionally. The production quality is super high, and you can't see it anywhere else unless you go to a bigger city, like you said, St. Louis or Chicago.
And what makes it so worth it to you? Obviously, it's a real investment of time and, of course, energy. But is it just being out there and seeing the crowd get into these productions?
Well, it's worth it to me because this is what I do for my life's work. I think a lot of people have a misconception about actors and, if you're not in Hollywood, then you're not making it big. Or if you're not on Broadway, you're not making it big. But myself, as well as other actors and artisans that are here for the summer, we do this for a living. And it's so wonderful to be embraced by a community like Carbondale, and that allows us to produce such high quality work and appreciated by people in Southern Illinois.
And you have people from all different parts of the country here in Carbondale, Illinois.
We do. Just in our acting company alone, we have people, of course, from New York City, where a lot of actors are based, trying to make a living, all the way to California. I'm from Kansas City. We have people from Florida, up to Wisconsin, Michigan. They're from all over. So it's really neat to have met all these actors at auditions that we go to auditions in Memphis, and then in the Southeastern Hemisphere, we go to Southeastern Theater Conference. And they all wanted to come work for us here in Carbondale, which is amazing. So it's really great to get different actors and artisans from all over the place.
Do you find that a lot of them come back each and every season?
There are a lot. Like I said, I've been here for 4 years, and we like to hire back actors. There's a whole group of us that are here all from last summer as well, from the Mamma Mia and 9 to 5 season, and beyond. So yes, we like to hire back people that we enjoy creating art with, because art is collaboration. And if you enjoy creating art with those people, then that's what makes it all worth it.
And Danae, is there anything else you would like to add? Maybe we forgot to mention, if someone is listening this morning, we are talking about the McLeod Summer Playhouse, and this is a real staple not only in Carbondale but Southern Illinois, something that people really look forward to.
Definitely. One thing I would love to mention is that Polka Dots the Cool Kids musical is actually the Illinois premiere of that show in Carbondale. So it's really kind of a cool thing that we were able to produce the Illinois premiere all the way here in Southern Illinois. And it is the perfect show for children of all ages as well as families. And it's near and dear to my heart because I got to direct it. And as a female director, I think it's really special. I always try to choose projects that I'm passionate about, and that one is definitely one that I think is not to be missed.
And you offer the shows primarily on the weekend?
For the Full Monty, Gypsy, and Drowsy Chaperone, those are weekend-only shows, Friday through Sunday. But Polka Dots, the Cool Kids musical, runs select Wednesdays and Saturdays. So you could see Polka Dots on a Wednesday at 10 a.m. or a Saturday matinee at 2 p.m.
And if someone would like to get more information, what's the best website to do that?
Anyone can check us out online at playhouse.siu.edu, and for tickets, events.siu.edu.
Great. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
And we're going to take a short break and get you some announcements, and we'll be back in just a few moments.
Good morning, this is Alicia with the City of Carbondale, here to bring you this week's calendar of events. On Tuesday, June 25th, 2019, beginning at 6 p.m. at the Carbondale Civic Center, the City Council meeting will take place. The Carbondale Civic Center is located at 200 South Illinois Avenue. For more information, please call 618-549-5302. And on Wednesday, June 26, 2019, beginning at 12 p.m. to 1 p.m., it's the Brown Bag Concert Series. The Brown Bag Concert will take place at Town Square Pavilion, located at 121 North Illinois Avenue. The featured guest this week is Danny Brown. For more information, please go to CarbondaleMainStreet.com. And on Thursday, June 27, 2019, beginning at 7 p.m., it's the Sunset Concert at the Washington Street Concert Venue. The Washington Street Concert Venue is located at 8701 South Washington Street. For more information, please call 618-536-3391. And on Saturday, June 29, 2019, it's Fresh Fitness. Fresh Fitness will take place at Turley Park beginning at 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. during the Carbondale's Farmers Market. The SIU fitness instructor will teach cardio and strength training exercises. No experience is necessary. Participants are encouraged to bring a water bottle, towel, or yoga mat, and please wear comfortable clothes. For more information, go to explorecarbondale.com. For information on these events and others, please visit our website at WDBX.org or CarbondaleTourism.org, or you can reach us by phone at 618-457-3228. Thank you and have a great week.
Good morning to you all. At the time now is 10:15 a.m. You're listening to WDBX FM Carbondale. The show is Talk of the Town, and we are talking fireworks with Mr. Matt Bauman from Southern Illinois University.
Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks so much for joining us.
Glad to be here.
I think this is a big change for all of us. Fireworks are now being moved to campus this year.
Back to campus, yeah. It's the first time since they were moved off campus in 2012 that we have the opportunity to host them again for the city, and we're very delighted to do that. A number of years ago when they were moved off campus, I think it's worked really well at the Super Block. I've been out there for many of those, and they're a good time, and they're good fireworks. And so as a campus, we're really happy the university can host them again for the city. We have lots of parking and space, and special to this year, of course, is that we celebrate our 150th anniversary, and so we thought it was a fitting time to return something like the City of Carbondale fireworks to campus for the community.
Yeah, we've been talking about this for a while, right? But it's a great show at the Super Block, and we upgraded the show like I think 2 years ago, and the public seems to have recognized that it's a pretty long show. But one of the challenges we saw at Super Block was it's getting in and out of that facility can be a little bit of a challenge. We have a lot of folks that park at the mall and the high school and different places, but obviously with the arena parking lot, I think it's just it could work a lot better, and you know, part of it too is we're getting folks back on campus.
Right, exactly. That's a big part of it for us, is to make sure the people in Carbondale and the region understand that we're their campus. We're a university that serves the region, and we want the region to be active and on our campus and part of the university life, and this is one way we can do that.
Yep.
And in terms of viewing locations, the best spot to view the 2019 display, Matt?
Yeah, I think that it's going to be interesting, I think, to determine that. I have this dream that maybe Campus Lake would be the greatest place to be to watch the fireworks, but I don't know yet because the fireworks, as Gary said, are a little bit, quite a bit different, I think, than the last time we hosted them on campus. I think the display is going to be better, bigger, larger, longer than what we had in 2012 or 2011 and earlier. And so it's a little bit of an unknown exactly where the best spot will be, but we of course know that being in the arena parking lot and the Banterra Center parking lot, lot 18, lot 56 is kind of where we are focusing people to come in off of US 51 or off Pleasant Hill and park in those lots and hang out there. The football practice field will be open, so families that want to have the kids run around, we'll have spot for them, space for them to do that. Bring your lawn chairs, bring blankets and hang out for a while. Bring your snacks and drinks. It's a great holiday for families, and we hope to encourage them to come join us for that.
And it sounds like a really family-friendly atmosphere, too.
Yeah, yes, it will be. And we'll have restroom facilities available. I hope that we have some of the regional food trucks that might want to come in and do a little business that night, ice cream and whatnot. We'll just have to wait and see how that develops. I know it's Super Block. I've seen at least the ice cream truck has been out there, and I would think it would be a great opportunity for someone wanting to...
It would be a really conducive ice cream market.
I would think so, right?
Like
yeah.
July 4th, right?
Yeah, it would be where I would be if I had an ice cream truck, right? Yeah,
definitely.
So.
And this is something that you're hoping to continue beyond the 150th anniversary.
Yeah, we do. We would like it to remain there, and I think we can perfect it as we go forward. Certainly we had it on campus for decades, from 1968 to 2011. And the Lions Club, we have to give gratitude to them for having done it all those years, and then I think they continue to do it for a while once it moved to the Super Block. But it's been something that's been a long part of our tradition on campus, and we're glad to have it back, and I think we'll keep it if we can. So.
And this is going on Thursday, July 4th?
Yes, the 4th of July at 9:15.
9:15, that's a big change, because before we used to say at dusk. And everyone's interpretation of dusk is a little different.
Right.
So 9:15.
Yeah, people get a little anxious, and then obviously we've had years where it's maybe a little bit overcast, which kind of, muddies the water a little bit more. So yeah, I was really glad we just chose 9:15, because it's generally the time it goes off where the sun is really set. And,
right. Yeah, you want to make sure it's nice and dark.
Yep.
To get the full effect. So I think it'll be great. we'll have just a couple of small road closures on campus right around Banterra Center and the baseball field where the fireworks will be shut off for safety reasons. But otherwise, Lincoln Drive will be open all the way around. You can access the parking lots from 51 Pleasant Hill, or if you come on campus and want to park by the Student Center or by the physical plant or the back lot of the Banterra Center, you can get back there. So lots of places to park and walk.
Because we don't want people parking on 51 to watch the fireworks.
Correct. Yeah, I think that would be to everyone's benefit if we kept people off the roadway to pull over and watch.
Yeah, we talked about this earlier, but like, yeah, if you're a local, if you're living over Southwest Carbondale and you just want to walk or ride your bike, you can access it, through the west side of campus and walk around campus. And
I think there'll be lots of great opportunities spots to see it, and it'll be interesting to see what people say where they were to view, and the line of sight. We'll see. I think that the fireworks will be high enough that there won't be a bad spot, really. So.
Yeah.
And we never like to talk about rain, especially when we're talking about the 4th of July.
Yeah, right, yeah, and it's been so dry lately that, who would think we'd have rain?
But if we do get rain on the 4th of July, then the fireworks will be moved to the next day.
The next night, on the 5th. Yep.
Great. So, looking forward to the display. Gary?
Yeah, it's a fun holiday. It's on a Thursday, so I would imagine a lot of people will take the Friday off and have a nice long weekend. This is a great way to kick off your weekend. And as Matt said, it's a great family-friendly event. I was really glad, because I guess I did just glazed over the idea of the practice field. That's awesome. I'm really glad that was added because you get that a lot, right? Whenever it's been, families will often do exactly what you just said. They bring blankets and they make an evening of it, and that gives a great space to do that.
Yeah, bring some activities, and if you want to bring the dog out, great. Just make sure dogs are on leashes, and we don't, no alcohol and things like that. But it's a nice family evening, I think, for kids to run around and be kids at 4th of July and enjoy some fireworks. And more information about this is on our website. I'm sure the city will have it available too on your website. But at 150.siu.edu is the focus of all our 150th anniversary events, and this is one of those. So. Cool.
And it's a great collaboration between the university and the city.
Absolutely, yeah. I think it's a really strong collaboration we have, and just one more way we can cement those relationships and the importance that we play in each other's organizations and lives. So.
And getting the kids on campus at a young age. That's always a win-win.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's start recruiting early, Matt.
Yeah. Always recruiting. And, there's still time for summer camps. I should mention that. We've had hundreds and hundreds of children on campus already this summer for camps, and there's more yet to come. It's probably not too late to get into some of those. For the community.siu.edu is a site to go for pretty much anything related to the campus that is aimed at the region or the community. You want to learn about camps, and I think you just had on somebody with McLeod Summer Playhouse. So there's all kinds of events going on all the time, and we want kids and their parents and families to be involved. So,
well, that's a great point. I was glad you brought that up, because I know there were students. Amy and I were talking about this earlier. There were students in town this weekend doing various things in the community, and from SIU's perspective, there's students that may be coming here. There's committed students that are coming throughout the year. What would the from the university perspective, what can we do to help convince those kids that this is a great place to come and to make this their home?
Yeah, I think what we've seen the last couple of years especially is doing exactly what we'd hope, which is the business community and the people in town being open, friendly, welcoming, welcome messages, SIU banners and signs and things that when a parent or a prospective student and their family come into town, they recognize the fact that they're in a university town as soon as they get in the city limits. Those are the types of things that just make an impression on people immediately, and then the activities that we can offer them while they're here during that weekend and when they're visiting, or when the student is here early on in their academic career. There's got to be activities for them to have fun, and that means different things to different people, and so you have to have a wide range of that type of activity to engage them and make them feel like Carbondale's a fun place, and I think that we're doing that.
Yep.
So.
It just takes time.
It does take time. Yeah,
and everybody, obviously pull in the same direction. But yeah, I think there's a good a lot of people working together right now and doing many of the things you just mentioned. So
Yeah.
we just have to keep it up.
Yeah.
Right.
So.
Anything else for the cause, the good of the cause? Anything else, Matt, you'd like to
Gosh,
share? I
I
know
don't
you're a
know.
busy guy.
Yeah, no, I'm glad to be here. You know, the university relies on the city and the city on the university so much. So these types of partnerships, I just reemphasize that, so critical to both of us as a city entity and as an organization, an academic organization. And it means what we do means so much to everybody else in town, the business community and the citizens and the homeowners and everybody else. So it's important that we do this and we do it well. So.
Great. Lots of good information. Everyone mark your calendars for Thursday, July the 4th, 9:15 at SIU. Fireworks.
Yep. Best parking spot would be the arena, obviously.
Correct.
But
Yep.
for
Banterra
locals-
Center, I
I'm
gotta
sorry,
tell you. Yeah.
Banterra
It's
Center.
such a bad habit.
It's going to be a habit we
It's
have to
been a
break, right?
lifelong-
Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely. Right. Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, but we're excited about having it. And
Yeah.
a lot of good things happening on campus. And so this is just one more of them.
Yep.
Great.
And you can also go, I always try to remind people, for the community, siu.edu
Yep.
for the community.
Yeah.
To get community events. This will be one of them on there, and obviously we'll continue to put information out about fireworks. So
Absolutely. And that does it for us. We hope you all have a wonderful Monday and try to stay dry out there. Have a good day.